So tonight is about AI and the future of work, and this is insights from the work front. And this is my summary here. So the workplace evolution plus AI agility, where do we start before we got to this place of lots of technology? So what is agility? If there wasn't a definition for it a week ago, there is now. It's a curious mindset guided by response to change and technology. It's a way of optimizing creativity and productivity, and by multiplying your time and impact using AI.
Earlier this year, as people started to really jump on the AI and all the different AI tools and so forth, I decided that it might be a good time to take all this research that my company's been compiling and share that with the L&D community. And so we were tracking hundreds of tools, primarily to see which tools would be good tools to integrate into our own technology, quite frankly, to help us accelerate design and development, help us build better simulations, and help really transition the market to experiential learning. But as you can imagine, as Marti pointed out, the number of tools has just been growing exponentially. And so we created a site called the Thinking Effect. And in this site, we have a database of these AI tools.
I spent some time thinking about, why am I here speaking? I have no cool AI tools to use. I can't get Mid-Journey to work, and it's not the prompt. I can't get past Discord or whatever the other platform is. It like makes you go into a room and do something else, and I'm not going to buy any tokens. And so I just gave up and used the other Gen AI tools. But Marti said something at the beginning of the session, and I wrote it down. She said, our role as learning leaders is to apply an active role in leading companies through this change, and this change being AI. And it's not just this change. We learning and development practitioners and leaders, we lead companies through all of the change. We are true change managers, change agents.
I am thinking that there are people who are creating these workflows. There are people who are creating mega prompts, and you have to look to find them. But the more I'll tell you this, I have never learned so much from LinkedIn since the dawn of its existence as I have in 2023, because there are some really brilliant educators on LinkedIn. And if you find the right people, oh, Keith, I love that Get Abstract. Get Abstract does the best accessible introduction to AI that isn't overly technical. So it's like, you have to find them, you have to curate them, and then you have to get on, you just have to join forces with them. I didn't know Josh until Dirk introduced us, and thank goodness you did earlier this year, only because Josh has a great presence on LinkedIn, and you can just tell if you are future literate or tech literate enough. Keith, you can tell who's the real deal on LinkedIn and who's just hyping.
I look at it from a technology perspective. So it's like, how can we go through and include more? I'm using Kahoot now with AI. I never thought that would be possible, because what I'm looking at is, how can I work smarter? So how can I go through and get the questions faster? And the people that do that in HR will win. So that means that I'm going to be sitting on great webinars like this, being introduced to Mike and Keith. So I'm going to be following them now. I'm going to be looking and seeking them out. So those are just some of the things that we have to do as HR professionals as we get more into technology sphere,